Hi, I'm Flip Nicklin. Welcome to Humpback Chronicles. The first time I worked with humpback whales, or really any whales, was in 1979, shooting production stills on an IMAX film called Nomads of the Deep. It worked out so well, I came back in 1980 as a volunteer with Jim Darling's Singing Whale Project, and that led coming back in 1981 to do a story called A New Light on the Singing Whales for National Geographic Magazine, my first whale story in National Geographic Magazine or anywhere, really. The things I was learning in Maui led me to do a number of other whale stories around the world. Killer whales in Canada, narwhals in the high Arctic, even right whales in South America. And a lot of this showed up in the centennial story of National Geographic in 1988. Again, the lead picture there was a humpback whale from Maui. And the more I worked in other places with other whales, really the more I realized what a wonderful place Maui was to work. Jim Darling and I talked about returning to Maui on a regular basis, and in 1996 I scraped up $10,000 and we went back to Maui to see what we could do, to see if it made sense to return and start working there on a regular basis. There are a bunch of things that make Maui a great place for whale research. First of all, there are a bunch of whales there in the winter, singing, mating, calving, doing things we're interested in studying. Secondly, they're in clear water that's often calm because of the protection of the West Maui Mountains. And probably most important, there were people in the community in Lahaina area that really wanted research to happen and were very supportive to having us come back. There was Ron Roos from Roos Realty who had helped us find places to live in the 70s, and he would help us again when we came back in 1996. Chuck and Connie Sutherland from the Whaler Limited had always helped us with logistics and phones and fax machines and just helping any way they could. Tad Lucky was going to help us find a place for a boat, even though we didn't have a boat yet. And then we were introduced to Mark and Jerry Robinson, who said, "Yeah, we can find you a boat." And they did. They found us the Nuki, a little boat with a colorful history and all kinds of adventures and misadventures, but it was a way to get on the water. And though there were plenty of challenges to get started again, we did get out for 5 good days, and it was a start. It was enough that Jim was getting ideas of what work we could do, what projects we could work on. And I got a picture that was going to be used all over the place. It turned out to be the Whale Trust logo later on. It was in the 1999 National Geographic story on humpback whales. And it was enough to make me want to come back and do more. I think it's pretty clear you have a hard time thanking all the people you'd like to thank for getting us where we are and helping us do our work. But we're going to keep trying. So thanking these folks and thanking you for your support. We'll see you next week.